so we should be live here. So we're using WeatherWise today, as I feel like it's the most unique thing to be using for a severe weather event. And we have a couple of storms here that's popping up. We have this storm down here in Arkansas, severe thunderstorm warning for Logan County in western Arkansas, southern Johnson County in western Arkansas, and I need to pull up my account really quickly so I can have it up on my TV for chat. Live chat is on. Good. Perfect. Right. Yep. Okay. Good. So this is until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:05 Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Mansfield, or 14 miles northwest of Waldron, moving northeast at 60 miles an hour. Hazard is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. This is radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected, except wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Mansfield, Clarksville, Sebaco, Roseville, Lutherville, Dublin, Ludwig, Chimsville, Piney Bay Recreation Area, Liberty, Union City, Hinkle, Ratcliffe, Barber, Coal Hill, Wilkins, Blue Mountain, Scranton, Hartman, Corley. Precautionary preparedness action. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. At the moment, this does not have a tornado possible tag. And if we switch to velocity here, you can see that there is strong winds being indicated in that region there, but at the moment, it doesn't really look like it's going to do much other than produce strong gusty winds. Actually, let's switch to the Fort Smith radar, see what that's saying. Same thing, just a lot of strong damaging winds. There is also a mesoscale discussion that is out right now for portions of central and northern Arkansas into far southeastern Missouri concerning severe potential watch is possible. Probability of watch issuance is at 40%. Summary: the severe threat may increase into the afternoon if storms can become surface based. Severe hail and wind are the main concerns. Should storm increase in coverage and intensity and route into the boundary layer, a severe thunderstorm watch may be needed. Discussion: scouted thunderstorms ahead of a cold front persistent atop a stout capping layer have fluctuated in intensity over the past few hours. Ahead of these storms, the boundary layer, and there's a new mesoscale discussion for Virginia and West Virginia. So we'll take a look at that in a minute here. Ahead of these storms, the boundary layer continues to destabilize as surface temperatures warm into the mid 80s and a mid 70-degree Fahrenheit dew point beneath the 8 to 9 Celsius kilometer mid-level lapse rates, yielding 2,000 plus joules per kilogram of mid-level Cape, 50 to 70 knots of 500 millibar southwesterly flow supports over 50 knots of effective bulk shear. Photographs via RAP forecast soundings are relatively straight, suggesting that multi-cells and splitting supercell structures will be the primary mode of convection. Assuming storms can become surface-based, latest mesoanalysis and RAP forecast soundings show that a substantial degree of convection of convective inhibition remains, so it is plausible that the ongoing storms may not intensify further, at least for a while. However, if storms manage to become surface-based, a more prominent severe hail wind threat may materialize, at which point a severe thunderstorm watch may be needed, and that's Squarty and Mosier. Most probable wind gust is 60 to 80 miles an hour, and the most probable sized hail is 1.5 to 2.5 inches. And it looks like they have just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning in front. So this is for northeastern Logan County in western Arkansas, southeastern Johnson County in western Arkansas, western Van Buren County in north central Arkansas, northeastern Conway County in central Arkansas, north central Yale County in central Arkansas, and Pope County in central Arkansas. This is until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:23 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the severe thunderstorm was located over Piney and Garland County, or 10 miles west of Russellville, moving east at 70 miles an hour. Hazard is 60-mile-an-hour gusts and quarter-sized hail. This is radar indicated. Same thing I said with the previous warning, with the impact. Locations impacted include Lake Dondrell State Park, Long Pole Campground, Piney Bay Recreation Area, Dabney, Crabtree, Augsburg, Bethlehem, Hector, Knoxville, Blick, Happy Bend, Atkins, Pleasant Valley and Pope County, Hattieville, Oak Grove and Pope County, Jerusalem, Wonderville, Delaware, Gumlog, and Darndano. I hope I said that right. If I mispronounced it, please let me know in the chat. No tornado possible with this one either. So we're going to move up north here to Wisconsin, Minnesota, because we do actually have a tornado warning that is currently in effect. And it is an observed tornado as well. That's don't know what radar's best here. Give me a sec to look at it. I also need to plug in my phone. Also, I will say I'm not going to be on long today. I do have some place to be in about 4-ish hours. Let's see. KMPX is the best radar to use. Honestly, I'm not seeing anything like definitive here. Looking at radar. Maybe that right there. That might be it, but at the same time, it's hard to tell. I mean, if tornado warning remains in effect until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Swift County. At 1:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado is located 8 miles west of Benson or 21 miles south of Morris, moving north at 35 miles an hour. This is a damaging tornado. Weather spires confirmed brief tornado touchdown that has since lifted. The storm is still capable of producing a tornado. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur, and tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Clontarf and Danvers. Precautionary preparedness actions. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built building away from windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Once again, this is an observed tornado here. Weather stars confirmed brief tornado touchdown since lifted. The storm is still capable of producing tornadoes. Like, I'm not seeing really anything here. Maybe something like that. Maybe like right in there. I'm not sure what they're seeing with that storm. I did see a photo of it on X earlier, or Twitter. Let's see if I can find it here. This was the tornado earlier. Credit to Jacob McClellan on X or Twitter, however, whatever you want to call it. This is a oh, it has since lifted as of 15 minutes ago. But dang, that's a beautiful rope here. You can see the debris cloud goes about that far out on the bottom. But that's a great photo from Jacob McClellan here on Twitter of this tornado. And I think that might be a new severe thunderstorm warning here. National Weather Service in the Twin Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Dakota County in east central Minnesota, Scott County in east central Minnesota, northeastern Le Sueur County in south central Minnesota, Rice County in south central Minnesota, northeastern Steele County in south central Minnesota, and southwestern Goodhue County in southeastern Minnesota. It's until 2 o'clock Central Daylight Time, so about 26 more minutes. At 1:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so this is about 7 minutes old at this point. Broken line of geothermal storms are located along the line over Jordan to near Owatonna, or along the line from 28 miles northeast of Northfield to over Owatonna, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Hazard is 60-mile-per-hour gusts and core-sized hail. Radar indicated hail and all that. Hail damage to roofs and vehicles is expected. All that fun stuff. Locations impacted include Owatonna, Faribault, Northfield, Lakeview, Shakopee, Savage, Prior Lake. If you know, you know. New Prague, Jordan, Lonsdale, Montgomery, Keon, Webster, Dundas, Medford, Stanton, Nerstrand, Elko New Market, Credit River, and Bridgewater. Seek shelter inside well-built structure and stay away from windows. These storms are capable of producing damaging winds and large hail. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for portions of east central and southeast Minnesota. Then, hail threat, radar indicated, maximum hail size 1 inch, wind threat, radar indicated, maximum wind gust 60 miles an hour. And then this is our tornado watch here. So portions of central Minnesota and west central Wisconsin effective this Thursday afternoon and evening from 12:45 p.m. until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Primary threats include a few tornadoes likely with a couple intense tornadoes possible, scared large hail and isolated very large hail events to 3 inches in diameter likely, scattered damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles likely. Summary: rapid thunderstorm development is anticipated within a narrow, warm sector moving into the region. Strong buoyancy and robust deep layer shear will support supercells capable of all severe hazards, including very large hail from 2 inches to 3 inches in diameter, strong gusts, and tornadoes, a few of which could be strong. The tornado watch area is approximately along in 70 statute miles north and south of the line, from 50 miles southwest of Alexandria, Minnesota, to 55 miles east of Eau Claire, Wisconsin. For a complete depiction of the watch, see the Associated Watch Outline Update. I'm assuming that's just like the outline of the watch. Remember, tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms in and close to the watch areas. Persons in these areas should be on the lookout for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Aviation. Tornadoes and a few severe thunderstorms with hail surface and aloft to 3 inches. Extreme turbulence and surface wind gusts 60 knots. A few kilometers with maximum tops to 500. Mean storm motion vector 20035. Then there's all the counties there. Did they? They did. Why? Some new tornado warning here. Tornado warning, National Weather Service, Twin Cities, Chanhassen, Minnesota, at 1:37 p.m. National Weather Service in the Twin Cities has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Pope County in west central Minnesota, southeastern Stevens County in west central Minnesota, and eastern Swift County in west central Minnesota. It's until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:37 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Benson, or 24 miles northeast of Montevideo, moving north at 40 miles an hour. Hazard is a tornado. This is a radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Morris, Benson, Starbuck, if you know, you know, Hancock, Kirkhoven, Cyrus, Murdoch. Why am I here? Oh, that's what it is. Sorry about that. There's a truck pulling out right behind my house. Cyrus, Murdoch, Lake Hazel, Gilchrist, Clontarf, DeGraff, Danvers, Lake Emily, Benson Airport, Glacial Lake State Park, Swift Falls, and Lake Minnewaska. Cautionary preparedness actions. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built building away from windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial structure. Protect yourself from flying debris. So this is a radar indicated rotation, KMPX. Like, Yeah, like I sort of see it. Sort of see the hook shape there, but unless like that's the rotation right there. Unless that's the rotation, I'm not really. Nothing on CC, though I don't think we'd be close enough to even see. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, KMPX is still the best radar to use here. So there is a report here from Train Spotter from about 30 minutes ago now. 2 miles east of Danvers, Minnesota, in Swift County, from a train spotter of a tornado. Location estimated based on spotter report. Time is approximate. Photo provided. Though there isn't a photo. That's one. Is all that rain? Yeah, we got several storms popping up here now. I do also want to note here that we have a. That's high wind. Never mind. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning once again here. And that actually. What? That's observed now. Huh? Wait. Hold on. Oh, that's from like 20 minutes ago. That's from 20 minutes ago. Why am I just now getting that? That freaking scared the crap out of me thinking that that was on the ground again. But anyway, jumping back over here to our. That's an. That's a new meta scale discussion. We'll take a look at that in a second here. Severe thunderstorm warning with tornado possible tag here. Severe thunderstorm warning, National Weather Service, Twin Cities, Chanhassen, Minnesota. National Weather Service in the Twin Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for south central Wright County in central Minnesota, northwestern Carver County in east central Minnesota. This until 2 o'clock CDT, so another 15-ish minutes here. At 1:36 p.m., so about 8 minutes ago here now, a severe thunderstorm was located over Meyer, 23 miles south of Buffalo, moving north at 30 miles an hour. Hazard is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. This is radar indicated. What? Oh, no, there. This is radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected, except the wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Location, there. Words are hard. Locations impacted include Laconia, Delano, Watertown, Mayer, Hollywood, New Germany, and Lake Laconia. Laconia? Precautionary preparedness actions. Seek shelter inside a well-built structure and stay away from windows. The storm is capable of producing damaging winds and large hail. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. Seek shelter immediately in an interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built structure. Tornado watch remains in effect until 8 o'clock tonight for portions of central and east central Minnesota. So we do have a tornado possible tag here on the storm. if we switch over, you can see that we have a. No, go away. We have these grays moving towards, and we have these reds moving away. Our possible tornadic rotation is going to move over the town of Watertown here in a few minutes. So if you're in Watertown, I'd get underground now, just to be on the safe side. You don't want to be caught out in this. That's not the new one. Or is it? No, it's not. This one's the new one. What? Huh? Okay, that mesoscale discussion will have to wait. For whatever reason, this thing has decided to put down another tornado. Tornado warning remains in effect until 2:15 p.m. for southwestern Pope, southeastern Stevens, and northeastern Swift counties. At 1:46 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located over Lake Hazel, or 22 miles southeast of Morris, moving north at 50 miles an hour. This is a damaging tornado. Two train spotter reports confirmed tornado with debris west, north, and east of Benson. What? North, west, multi? How can you have, damn it, debris west, north, and east of Benson? Might as well throw south of Benson on there as well. Anyway, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Morris, Benson, Starbuck, Hancock, Kirkhoven, Cyrus, Murdoch, Lake Hazel, Gilchrist. Prior Lake, you guys are in a tornado warning. Sundown? Why? Huh? I'm confused. Oh. Oh. That's why. Okay, Prior Lake. Get underground now. Guys got a tornado warning and right up towards your area. And honestly, it could try. Could very well try. I'm not really seeing a rotation here, though. I mean, check here. Yeah, I'm. I'm not completely sure what they're doing here. Let's turn on spotters here. Who's on this? Nick Forte. I want to see if Mr. Nick Forte has a Twitter. Don't see anything. This is from NWS Twin Cities. Increasing tornado potential approaching the Twin City Metro. Um, hey, Echo New Market. I'd get underground now. Uh, I think that's just dry air. Where are you, actually? You're nothing. Okay. That still has a tornado possible tag on it. Right now, we only have 2 tornado warnings. Both expire in 20 minutes. We have this one, which is confirmed for whatever reason. Ben Arthur, Hunter Anderson, Jacob McClellan. We saw his post earlier of a previous tornado associated with the storm. We go back to Twitter here. If it wants to, load. This is previously. This is what this tornado produced previously. This tornado producing storm, I should say. This is this is from about 35 minutes ago. Hey, the Reds won. Nice. Tornado at 1814 UTC, looking south from south of Danvers, Minnesota, has since dissipated. So we got another rope. We got another rope tornado here. That's another thing I do want to say for tomorrow, because we do have another risk of severe weather tomorrow. So we have a moderate risk in place for tomorrow. Regional outbreak of severe thunderstorms is likely across parts of the Middle Mississippi and Ohio valleys Friday afternoon and Friday night. This may include a few intense supercells posing a risk for large hail and tornadoes. During the evening into the overnight hours, the soul including an upscale growing and organizing blowing line of storms posing a risk for strong, damaging winds and continuing risk for tornadoes. So if we come over here, turn off the counties. I don't know why I had that on in the first place. But we have a 10 sig in place for tornadoes tomorrow. That means there's a 10% chance of an EF2 or higher tornado within this hatched area here. We have a 5 cent for Louisville, Columbus, Dayton, Indianapolis, um, Mayfield. You guys are in the 10 sig. We have a 45 sig here for wind. And then hail 30 sig. So they went moderate. They went moderate because of the wind threat. Um, I don't think they noticed this typo here. Oh my gosh. See a thunderstorm warning, including Minneapolis. Still observed. I don't know why. Let's check in on our storm down here. Looks like it's lost all organization that had. Thing. So our previous storm that was near Watertown has since weakened below zero limits, and that storm has been allowed to expire. As well as the warning for Prior Lake that is also weakened and is no longer. So we just have one tornado warning here, and it's this thing. I really don't know what you can say about this. And I'm not sure where that Sea of Thunderstorm watch is. Not watch, warning. Till Tuesday. Why hasn't it popped up yet? That I believe is contamination. Yeah. if there's any sky cameras. I wonder, do we have any cameras in Minneapolis? Let's see here. We don't. That is unfortunate. So the closest storm camera we have to these storms is right here. Huh? Pull this up, see what we can see from it. So I'm not able to see much here. It is live though, looking east. So if there were to be anything, we'd see it on that camera. Yeah, but I'm not sure where this severe thunderstorm warning is. I'm only seeing the severe thunderstorm, not severe thunderstorm, the tornado watch. And I will be right back, chat. Do not go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Oh wait, the severe thunderstorm warning finally showed up. Only took like 20 minutes. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 2:30 for Dakota, East Hennepin, and East and South Hennepin, Ramsey, Washington, Goodhue, and Pierce counties. At 2:08, severe thunderstorms are located along the line from over Burnsville to 12 miles southeast of Pine Island, or along the line from 11 miles south of Minneapolis, 35 miles east of Owatonna. Hold on. CC on the Burnsville, so really? Oh. Uh, Survey says no. This storm is still going, by the way. By the way, new severe thunderstorm watch has just been issued. So we'll take a look at that. Ten, 5, 60, 20, and 60, 30 for our severe thunderstorm watch down here. So Arkansas, Kentucky, Missouri. That does not include Mayfield. The severe thunderstorm watch does not include Mayfield, Kentucky. Yeah, Brainerd, Baxter, near Lakeshore and Nisswa, Riverton, or State Route 210 or 25. Get into your safe place. Green's going towards, and Red's going away. Right in the middle there, we do have some area of rotation. Let's check CC here. Not seeing anything on correlation coefficient just yet. However, new Mississippi discussion for North Carolina and Virginia. This is a new Mississippi discussion that was issued 3 minutes ago here. Areas affected parts of southern Wisconsin into northern Illinois. Concerning severe potential tornado watch likely. Probability of watch issuance 80%. Tornado watch will likely be needed this afternoon. Supercells capable of all severe hazards are expected within the next few hours. Cumulus continue to deepen along the dry line, both along the dry line and an area of confluence within the Mississippi Valley. Whether storms develop within the confluence or when the dry line reaches the Mississippi River remains a question. 40 to 50 knots of effective shear across the surface convergence zones will favor supercells. As storms develop, large to very large hail will be a concern as well as severe winds. The 18Z DVM sounding sampled very steep mid-level lapse rates in a long photograph. Tornado potential will also be present. Surface temperature dew point spreads are near 20 degrees Fahrenheit, but low level shear in a supercellular mode will favor low level rotation. Time frame of greater tornado potential will likely be 22 to 0Z when the low level jet increases in southern Wisconsin. Some Wentz and Mosier down at the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center. He New tornado warning has been issued. Bruh, it's this freaking line again.